Okay, this might be a little bit of a hot take, but it's meant to be an encouragement. So please hear it that way. Also, real quick, because I know I'm going to get comments. No, I didn't break my other mug, but I was down in Lincoln County this past week and we were at the Newport Farmers Market and I saw some beautiful, beautiful pottery. I'm really a sucker for this color green. If some of y'all are older fans of my channel, you remember that the mug that I broke was a green shade similar to this. This is from Rasa Clayworks in Yachats, Oregon. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will link to their website. Really beautiful pottery. And I couldn't resist. I bought myself a second mug. Okay, I want to reply to this commenter here. It would be nice. Yes, I'm wearing 2 pairs of glasses on my head. I still have my reading glasses on. Okay, it would be nice if there was better information on when these protests are happening. Again, blank space 327, please hear this as an encouragement, not a criticism. I think at this point in our fight against fascism that we need to be far more proactive. I know I've been saying that since January, but like y'all, it's August. We've got to be proactive. We've got to be go-getters. We cannot be passive participants in the opposition to fascism. I'm not sure that people are aware that the organizations that are putting on protests or training events, et cetera, they're primarily run by volunteers and have no budget for advertising. Some of you know that I'm a big supporter of Indivisible, and they actually, reach out to some of us larger creators. I got asked if I would interview Ezra or Leah, who are the co-founders, on my channel, but I haven't done interviews before. And so I was like, maybe not yet, but I'm going to continue to promote all of Indivisible's work and their events because they don't have a budget to promote them, right? It has to be word of mouth. It has to be people who are willing to talk it up on their own social media. Just because I have 350,000 followers on YouTube and you may have a much smaller audience, it still really, really matters that you share that kind of content because it is regular people who get the word out, right? You can reach people in your neighborhood that I couldn't possibly reach and that Indivisible as a national organization could not possibly reach. But we cannot passively sit by and wait for somebody's advertisement to cross our social media feed or wait for some creator to talk up an event. I think we're way past that point now. We have to consider ourselves proactive. We have to consider ourselves aggressive, tenacious defenders of democracy. And that means that it's up to us to go seek out events that are happening. Don't wait for that information to come to you. Let me put it to you this way. So if you are looking on your socials and you're not seeing anything come up for any upcoming events, you're like, gosh, it's been a little bit since I've been to a protest or I've been to an Indivisible meeting, or it's been a little bit since our last food bank event or our last, organized group of folks that are walking immigrants to the courthouse so they don't get snatched by ICE on the way to their immigration hearing, whatever it is, whatever kinds of events that are on your radar. If you've not seen those promoted in your area, go search them out. And in general, just make it a habit. Every Monday morning, get on mobilize.us, go search your local grassroots organization's social media pages and look for events that you can go to. Be a go-getter. You seek that information out. Don't wait for it to come to you. I know I am now making it a habit every Monday morning to say, okay, I know there's going to be protests this week. I know there's going to be protests next week. I know there's going to be online trainings coming up. I'm going to go search those out. I'm going to take 10 minutes, go look at the Blue Sky accounts and the websites and mobilize.us for all of the organizations that I participate in. Figure out what's going on in the next days or weeks and add it to my calendar. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of protest on a Saturday, so I'm going to go seek out what is happening on that date, and hopefully there will be multiple events and I will get to pick and choose what works best for me. Or like maybe what doesn't work best for me, what is maybe highly inconvenient for me, but it's really important that I show up anyway. I'll keep ringing that bell. I know I'm not the only one. Tad Stormer and others have been doing it for as longer than me. But defeating fascism requires a lot of work. It requires a lot of sacrifice. It requires active participation. More than that, more than just active participation, it requires initiation. You, me, every other regular, ordinary, everyday American, take the initiative. Feel empowered. Be empowered. You go find out what's happening near you. Heck, you go plan something. Get plugged in on your own or start something on your own if there's nothing happening near you. I want everybody to understand you are so much more capable than you give yourself credit for. I know we live in a society where we're very passive. We wait for TikToks to come our way. We wait for somebody to advertise to us. We have been indoctrinated, enculturated to be passive consumers for a really long time. Now is the time when you get to find your power. You get to figure out that you actually are adaptive, creative, you can initiate, you can participate. Your contribution really matters. So please, please hear this as an encouragement, because I intend it that way 100 million percent. Don't wait for the resistance to come and court you. Don't wait for something to come across your news feed. Go search it out. Go be active. Go be proactive. Take the initiative, because we really need you. We need your labor. We need your expertise. We need you to join us.